Tonight's vote.
Good evening, Mike. In a 7-0 vote, a second reading will continue, with council aiming to crack down on untraceable firearms. City Council member Chuck Nelson says this started from efforts to decrease gun violence in the community. The Erie City Council has embraced a resolute position in its initial reading of an ordinance addressing the unlawful manufacture of firearms. In a vote 7-0, the council approved the first reading of the measure, which seeks to prohibit the production, sale, and use of components related to ghost guns.
You can buy the parts and do additive manufacturing and sort of just make your own gun. And so we're regulating the manufacturing of guns in Erie.
Councilmember Chuck Nelson explains that ghost guns are firearms without serial numbers, making them nearly impossible to trace. As they can be constructed from 3D printing materials, Nelson addresses they are looking to reduce gun violence in any way they can, especially among the younger generation.
And a number of incidents that were directly related to ghost guns, especially when we had that spike of juvenile crime a couple years ago. So we're really excited to give the police a tool to try to address this.
Councilmember Ed Brzezinski shares that these are the initial steps towards passing an ordinance that would impose penalties on those involved in the transfer, use, or conversion of unfinished firearms. The second reading would outline the specifics of these penalties. Brzezinski explains the goal is to raise awareness.
Young people are being killed with these ghost guns. So the more people become aware of the apparent dangers of it, the better off we are.
An Erie resident, Carlos Morer, knows the act of violence all too well and sees this as the first step in the right direction.
I think everyone here in this country is well aware of the issue of gun violence. And I come from a place, Colombia, that has been going through a process of civil war for more than 56 years. And I've seen firsthand the damage and bloodshed that handmade weapons have caused in my community.
The next study is scheduled for next Thursday at 6:30 p.m., where the topic will be addressed again. Live in studio, Mackenzie Robson, Erie News Now.